Voyagers Jokers Gaming is proud to present to you the ALDS game number 3 between the Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. We will be in New York tonight at the new Yankee Stadium. So this series is tied at 1. Who will get the one shot closer to win game number 3? Texas and the Rangers are tied at 1 apiece. Atlanta is only 1 game away to advancing to the NLCS. The LA Dodgers up 2 games to 1. And today it's the Blue Jays, Justin Verlander against Nice Crawford Jr., possible free agent in the 2025 season. It's an overcast day. Here is the starting lineup. Batting 1, George Springer. Batting 2, Jansen. Batting 3, Bichette. Batting 4th, Harper. Batting 5th, Mayfield. Batting 6th, McNeil. Batting 7th, Ramirez. Batting 8th, Marshall. Batting 9th, Kevin Kiermaier. Alrighty, and now we bring you the New York Yankees game number 3's batting order. First, Vaughn. Second, Vigil. Third, Solo. Fourth, Judge. Fifth, Stanton. Sixth, Cabrera. Seventh, Taveras. Eighth, Harper. Ninth, Polanco. The starting pitchers will be brought to you by John and Chris next on MLB The Show. And the Rockies and through the night, the flag was through there, and way for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
The show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Yankees. Hi folks, John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Man, it's been fun so far, Boog, that's for sure. After splitting the first 2, Game 3 takes on even more meaning than usual. You don't want to be the team that drops this one and then be faced with having to win 2 games in a row in order to take the series. That's tough.
And the pressure on the starting pitchers is big in this one. Each of them just about ready to roll here. And today on the hill, Nestor Cortez Jr. What's the scouting report on him?
Besides being a free agent,
Utilizes all of his pitches, and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel. That can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And the 0-1. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run.
Charles First Blood.
A gigantic blast. His second home run of the series, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew he wasn't coming back.
Give it up to George Springer.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Danny Jansen, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. And that one pulled foul.
The real threats aren't coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. So they really have to bear down.
And now the lefty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
In the air, center field. Judge getting an angle on it. Makes the grab 1 away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, a big series.
Ground ball right side, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. So
Base hit.
With Merrifield up to the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Polanco. They get the force, and that is that. Jays open it up with a solo homer. It's now 1-0. This is the American League Division Series on the show.
Game number 3.
Back at Yankee Stadium. And today's starting pitcher, Justin Verlander.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket as a hitter. You really have to stay on your toes.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
I gotta think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then carry that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Verlander, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And the right-hander deals. On the ground at first, and it's off the bag, and that's a fair ball.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
The Yanks trailing by a run here in Game 3. On the ground, 2-ball. Bichette lost the second, and that's 2. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We hit it. Back in New York, top of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. As the lefty gets to work. Tapped softly on the ground. Volpe. In plenty of time first, and a quick out number 1. Here's Jose Ramirez. Curve, hit right back to him. Over to first, and Ramirez is set down.
Man, this is pretty amazing. This guy is very efficient out there on the mound right now. Just 9 pitches in the first. He's got a chance to keep it to single digits again. Who does that?
Mojave. He'll do it himself. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches. Bottom half of inning number 2. It's Aaron Judge now. Right-hander back to work. Verlander, 41 years old. And a This has a Cy Young to his credit.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and a little generous on the edges. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rating. He blew away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, a dominant strikeout for sure. He just looked overmatched at the plate. And as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
Giancarlo Stanton, now the box comes up empty with a swing there. And a foul ball. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. One down, base is empty. And a pop-off, right side, foul territory. Harper drifts towards it, and a foul ball.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a better hook this time of the year.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there.
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number 1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too. And I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up. It's sort of like reverse psychology.
And that one is lifted in the air. Springer there makes the catch, and that ends the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back for more from the Bronx. New inning getting started. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Here's George Springer. He's already homered here in this one. That one is absolutely belted. Judge going back. Oh! Big Dog's gotta eat. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add on. It's 2-0.
That was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. Danny Jansen next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off. Line and pitch. Ground ball in the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Bichette gets a chance to hit. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. Now here is Harper. Reached on an infield single his first time. Big swing miss.
Wanted it. Wanted it. Oh, yep. Touche, touche.
On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Well, well done, motherfucker. Well done, you mother.
It's now a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, man.
You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Back in the Bronx, here's Jose Trevino. And he deals. Splits the plate. 1-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep into counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to be more efficient.
Kicks and fires. Throws the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Logan O'Hoppe stands in now and watches strike one. And that's down and away.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
How do you like it?
Swinging on a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And next for New York, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Foul ball there. Hader kicks, deals. That one not close. And a count 1-2. Foul ball, he stays alive. O'Hoppe, the runner at first with one gone to the inning. Ground ball could be two. To second, there's one. And they bounce into two already. This one ends the third. Third game of the division series. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Whit Merrifield. That's a base hit, and aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball, let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Foul off to the right. Merrifield on the move. Right pitch out. Throw to safety.
Ah, come on!
Expected you to run at some point during the at-bat. Only pick the perfect spot to pull the pitch out. And you just can't outrun the baseball. Nice job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher.
Alright, yeah, he did. Fuck. My bad.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there.
Go!
Makes the
Fuck!
jump against the wall. No runs. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter Anthony Volpe. Takes low for ball 1.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
There's a strike at the knees. 1-1. The line of pitch. Slap the other way, foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 away. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Verdugo, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. The Blue Jays up by 2 here in the bottom of the 4th. That one to first, into the outfield, base hit. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now all night. just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Verdugo leads off second with one gone in the inning. In the air, out towards left center. Kiermaier makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfect.
Squirts away a little bit, and no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. And it's second. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in the Bronx, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton.
And the 1-2 joker.
Varsho. As he turns on the rubber, with that good live arm delivers, singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And
Out towards right center.
Oh, that looks like trouble.
And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
so after matchup things not going so well.
So up next, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily. And they lead by 3. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Pickoff moved to second. Now they've got him in a rundown. And they
Great job by the defense executing that daylight play perfectly. It's such a timing thing, and that middle infielder and the pitcher have to be on the same page, and it's got to be a good throw. Nice job right there.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Chopped left side. And he'll be safe at first.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" That was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Danny Jansen to hit here. Strike.
I told you to go.
2 suits.
Super Joe hooked me up. 2 suits.
Two now. Springer on the run. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. 1 run across in the frame so far at the top of the 5th. He's good. Pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Will Bichette up to the dish. Drive. Verdugo makes the catch, and that'll do it. The Jays push across a run on this double. It's now 3-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's a big power threat. Giancarlo Stanton. Right over there for a strike. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Line to kick the pitch. Foul ball still 0-2. Pitch. He goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher would take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. bases empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air, left side. And that'll fall for a base hit.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Base hit. They'll throw to third. They'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Cabrera at third. Trevino at first. One gone. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball left side could be two. Throw out and beats it. It's 3-1. First and second, one out. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jorge Polanco. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. He'll be pitching for another play in this one.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Last half of inning, number 5. Line drive, that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Now, just a nice job coming through a pretty high leverage spot right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones.
Now this is in the air down the line. And George makes the grab. Runner takes for home. The throw is off the line, and he's in to score. And it's a one-run game. Alex Verdugo stepping in now for the Yankees. And foul off. And the righty deals. And now one foul off. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Swing and a ball popped up. Bichette has this one sized up. Brings it in for the third out. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 5. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 2. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. And a pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
In the air, right side. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So now the DH spot, Whit Merrifield. On the ground, right side. Slings to first, 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. And first offering is fouled off. Down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. To the right side. Mojave. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. And the pitch. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Swing and a pop-up. Ramirez settles under it. He's got it. And there's one away.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Makes the grab for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Now it's Belton. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run.
Brand new game.
And this place is rocking. His second over this series, and we're level. It's 3-3.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed.
I was afraid of that.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
A whopping 406 feet has tied this game.
Cabrera, 1 for 2. Here's a strike.
This series is tied. Who gets the advantage? Who gets the love?
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a curve misses outside. Here comes a pitch. Bounce it off, still 1-2. Out there to center. Kiermaier makes the play, and that's out number 3. Solo homer ties it for the Yankees. We're tied now with 3 apiece.
We go to the 7th, baby.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Luke Weaver.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Pitch. On a line out towards center.
Go, 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 go.
Safely into third with the leadoff triple.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Here's the 0-1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Runner for third, hit to score.
Yes.
And they've taken the lead here in Game 3.
Well, that's important at bat this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it. There's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Righty delivers. Swinging a foul with a screen and back out of play. Now over first. Runner on the go. In the air out towards right center. 1-0. Ball foul. This one high in the air to left center. Sizes this one up. He's got there's 2 away. Oh, he throws it away. So digging in, Danny Jansen. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
And that's what he just did, baby!
By a man outside the river. A massive home run. And they add a couple more. It's 6-3. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. He's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Tommy Kahnle.
Just trying to keep this one close here. This is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Francisco Lindor. That one pushed foul.
Guests are locked.
2 outs.
And they score!
A nice strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. And they double up now. It's 6-3. So remaining in the game defensively, Francisco Lindor taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Trevino in the box again. Takes a strike.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. So far, they have 6 hits in the count where the pitcher has had the advantage, so it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
We'll have home in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. Out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And he's got a double.
Got to get in there first to get to that ball and get it back in because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
And that's what he just did.
And it's second. Swinging a foul straight back. I think we may have a balk here. And yes, we do. And the belt fires. Swinging a line drive, base hit out into center field. In comes the runner from third, and it's 6-4. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Swings through that one for strike 1. Pitch misses outside. And now it's even 1-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least,
McNeil throws it first in time.
that's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Here comes the skipper. On the mound now, Matt Barnes.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Verdugo in the box now, takes strike 1. With the tying run at the plate here in the late stages of Game 3. On its way to the corner, and that will drop a foul. The Yankees looking to rally. Fights that one away, the count remains 0-2. It's now a 6-4 ball game.
Oh, baby, this game's heating up. We go to the 8th.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. And the pitch. Right side, hard hit. Polanco tosses to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Whit Merrifield next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Corrals in, and there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Jeff McNeil next up for the Blue Jays. Bounce to the right. He handles it himself, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2. Back here in New York, bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Juan Soto. Swinging a foul straight back. Barnes, a former All-Star. He throws a curveball, a four-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter.
This guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And here it comes. Up the middle, Lindor. One gone at the bottom of the 8th. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Out in front.
Oh, he won that, baby.
The Yankees down by a pair near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Our grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield. Took it back and came from. There's just no one there to knock it down.
Stan in the box, lays off for ball 1. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Tying run up the plate. Now this is a rocket to left. And they take care of Stan for the out. 2 away. Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. And a foul ball. Judge off the first with 2 away. Blows Bud, call the ball. And the count even 1-1. Chop to third, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. The Yanks lead 1. They drew. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ian Hamilton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Pitch. Base hit, that was smoke through the infield. So runner aboard to start the inning. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off. Hamilton throws over, but it's wide of the bag and gets away. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. Tries to get back and save.
Damn it, hit the coach.
Left-hand hitter waits. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And at first, next to hit, Kevin Kiermaier. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Pick on the throw, and he's back in safely.
No, shouldn't that be second?
Runner goes again. That one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Runner on the move again, and pitches low. Throw to second, great jump. Swing and a miss. Came out. Good catch up to the heater. And the batter is George Springer. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he gets it wrong right there. Nasty slider, but just terrific right.
And a swing and a miss.
That was the emergency hack right there.
Man on second, 2 down. Cracks his bat, pops him up. Polanco to first, save. And runners at the corners after the infield single. Now the number 2 hitter, Danny Jansen. He delivered in a big way back in the 7th, Siggy.
Absolutely, a 2-run shot that really looms pretty large in this game right now.
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Ramirez,
Fuck it.
runner at third. Springer at first, 2 out of the inning. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Austin Wells. 2-out opportunity for him with runners on the corners. Runner on the move. And one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Runner goes again. Throw to second, and great jump. Two outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see enough. And he deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, a feeling this would be the hit in your old park at the playoffs from the team you used to play for.
Base hit, center field. One run across. It's alive. It's alive. Not in time. He's safe. And they're up by 4.
Picks himself up.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Jason Adams. And now it's Frankie Lindor, who struck out swinging his first time. That one lifted to left. No trouble here. Hooks it away for the out. And that's the third. Staying in the game on defense, Austin Wells. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Trevino leading things off and takes the strike. Next one misses. 1-1. Right-handed reliever. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. And makes the grab. 1 down.
Boy, how was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
At the plate now. That's ball.
Huh?
Pepperoni pizza.
Pepperoni pizza?
Yeah, I didn't stutter.
Oh, you want the pepperoni?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bases empty, one away. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to come in. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Hit to right, and that should do it.
Blue Jays win!
And the Blue Jays take home field advantage right back. They win Game 3 to go up 2-1.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
There's the stats for the pitchers and the top players from both squads.
And our final here today, 8-4 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining us.
Alright, the stats for today's game. First, from the Yankees. Verdugo goes 2 for 4, no homer this time. Verdugo goes 2 for 4, gets a double. Logan O'Hopper gets 2 for 4, he gets his double. Stanton goes 1 for 4, but does score a home run. Now, Toronto notable players. Dalton Varsho, 2 and 4, double, RBI, 2 runs. Denny Jansen, 2 for 4, home run, 2 RBIs, and a run. Jose Ramirez, 2 for 4, a triple and 2 runs. George Springer, 4 for 5, 2 home runs, 2 RBIs, 3 runs. Final score! The player of the game is George Springer! Final score, the Toronto Blue Jays take the ALDS. ALDS. Game number 3, 8-4. Jays need 1 more to advance to the ACLS. From John, Chris, and the rest of the crew, this is the one, true Joker. Thank you for watching Blue Jays baseball. The playoffs is signing out.